Hey, what's up YouTube? So I want to make a video about linseed oil. It's pretty cool stuff here. I got a can of it, and I kind of started out, I just got some. It's kind of expensive, but boy, what it does is really cool. And I was playing around on this, I don't know, countertop thing I built, and so this is just like cheap wood, like really cheap wood, and I didn't treat this side, and you can see it just has, I don't know if this is pine or something, but right about where that knot is, from there over, I treated it, and again I want to show you. So it just looks like, you know, really white wood. Come over here, and well, it looks really nice on this side, and this side I did. Look at the way it brings the grain out, and gives it a nice glow. It almost has like a translucent quality to it that's probably not getting picked up on the camera there. And right here, as we're coming through, I'll be zoomed in there. When we get to that knot there, I kind of quit right there because I wanted to show the difference, and you start getting there and it turns back into white wood. Another thing I'll show you is this piece of wood up here I'm going to do next. Let me flip it up on its side. So it's just this thing was like 99 cents for, I think it was 96 cents for like a 10-foot piece. So this is about as cheap as wood as you can get. I was just going to make a little keychain holder on that, and I'll show you as I put the linseed on there how I'm expecting it to bring it to really make it pop like it did on this counter table. Like, look at this leg. I did this leg just goofing around. This is like a cedar leg kind of coming down, and then there I didn't do it. So that's normally kind of that white color there, and it just looks really nice and brings out the grain. So super inexpensive way to make a piece of cheap wood really stand out and look like an expensive piece. And anyways, I just thought that was really cool. I'll show you how I do this. One thing is, when you put it on, you want to you can put it on heavy because it'll suck into the wood pretty easy at first, but you don't want it to be puddled up, so to speak, because it feels really good right now, but I've played around with it, and if you like leave it on there and then it dries, here I'll show you what it does. See, it makes like a film. So you get, it's all kind of tacky right there, and that's kind of sticky. That's because, you know, a little spilled out when I poured it out. And if you do that on your wood, you don't want this weird tacky film on there. So just put enough on there and it'll suck it in. This would be really good, I bet you, on gun stocks. I bet you it'd really, if you had a scratch or something, it'd probably really work well. Suck into the wood, and it makes the fibers kind of like pop, and just comes out really well. Anyways, also you just use like a terry cloth rag or something like that. And I was gonna say, I noticed I wouldn't trust those rags after you get done with it, because I don't know if it would spontaneously combust. You can look that up on the internet. Basically, that means certain chemicals, like if you put certain chemicals on a rag, threw it in a corner, they can actually start fire by themselves because they'll internally heat, kind of like a compost pile does. A compost pile gets really hot on its own, like up in the hundreds, 200 degrees. Well, I don't know about 200 degrees, but it gets really hot inside, and enough to where it can start burning things. So what I would do with that rag after I got done is maybe soak it in some water and just be real cautious about how you dispose of any rags, because I don't know if it have any bad problems. If anybody knows the answer to that, let me know, because I noticed it will deteriorate the rag. So when you get done, unless you like wash that rag out, and even then I don't know, I think your rag's pretty much done. So it's not something, you don't want to use something that you were intending to keep. And I'm talking about the rag used to wipe the linseed oil on it. Anyways, let me pause the camera, and then I'll try to find. I recommend you wear gloves too. You should always do that whenever time you're working with some kind of varnish or anything like that. Alright, so what I did is I poured some of the linseed oil in this container here, and just got a rag. I wish the lighting was better in here, so I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully this will work out. So I just put a little bit on the rag there, and then as you can see with the writing on the, just looks, you know, cheap piece of scrap wood. Just put a little bit of this on here, and you just kind of work with it. And it takes it a little bit to soak in. A lot depends on the wood. Seems like actually the cheaper the wood, like some 2x4s, some pine 2x4s or something, I think that would really work well on there. I'm just gonna go all around it. Actually, this side's got some nice grains to it. I'll just do like half of it. And I'm gonna do the ends. Ooh, oh shoot! I should have showed you the end. It's really popping out already on the end as far as making the wood grain show up nice. And so this is, I don't know if that's going to show up. See, like, if you put hopefully that'll show up there, there's like an extra amount there on the surface I purposely put there. If you let it dry and it stayed kind of built up like that, it'd be tacky and it wouldn't be good, and it's going to fight you. So you just want to just keep rubbing it, working it in, and just let it be, apply it in layers. You'll see it kind of like drinks into the wood. And it's going to take a little bit longer. You can kind of see it. I mean, if you compare it, it's hard to work the camera when you get oil all over your hands. So, you know, there it was very white, and it's starting to dark up on this side here. And it's going to take a while. It's kind of therapeutical. You just keep working it in, and it starts making it nice. I'll just keep working half of this piece of wood and letting it drink in. It's not something you can rush. You just gotta let the wood suck in the oil, and hopefully it'll keep. It's already starting to kind of get it, like I said, a translucent look to it, which is kind of cool. It almost makes it look like there's a clear layer of glass on it or something. And you just have to try it. It's really sucking into the wood. It doesn't leave like a lot. If you do it right, it doesn't leave a residue film behind it. It just kind of goes like oil sucking into a piece of wood. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll just keep working at it, and as it gets darkened up, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Here you can see this side. That's what we've been working on, and then that's what it used to look like. One neat thing is the ends. I really like how the ends come out. It's just plain white, and you can see the character it brings out in the wood there. It's a pretty good shot there. As you get, I wish the camera doesn't do it justice. The lighting and everything, and you can just keep working that wood. I think also if you were to lightly sand the whole wood, kind of open up those grains. I think that would make it even pop more as far as giving it character and stuff. Again, you look below it, the way this just came out. This is a real cheap piece of wood there, and it just really brought it out. And you can keep applying it over time. And I guess it has some really good properties, like it helps preserve the wood. And they say even if you're like to go and paint this, supposedly if you do this ahead of time, it helps for like an oil-based paint and a gloss to really flow smoothly and helps paint it up. I don't know, I don't get into painting that much. I just like the way it looks naturally. Anyways, and you can keep applying it, and over time, over the years, and it'll help that wood preserve and stay a long time. Anyways, I hope somebody finds this video interesting. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, and I want to thank you for watching. Also, I was kind of thinking out, shoot, I should have thought about this before. I want to give a shout out. I was noticing I'm starting to get a lot of international viewers. Let me give a shout out to one of the countries that are watching there. Hold on. Okay, I want to give if your country gets 1,000 views, and there's like some really close, I'm going to start at the bottom and just give a shout out. So I want to give a shout out to the Netherlands. Apparently I got 1,000 views from the Netherlands for the month of November, and I appreciate you guys overseas watching and stuff. So I just want to say thank you to the people of Netherlands. Anyways, thank you for watching.